SLS GmbH is not a workshop. The work shown, which we carry out on our own vehicles, are merely experience reports and may contain errors. They are therefore not to be understood as professional instructions. Unfortunately, we cannot accept orders.
Hello, I'm Niels from SLS. As part of our conversion campaign to European standards, we'll show you how to remove the front bumper on our R107 today. You can do this work without a lift, of course, but if you have one, you should definitely use it. First, I'll remove the thermal sensor. It's located here. It's just one screw. So, here it is. Now, I'll open the fog lamp housings and disconnect the cables there. We'll leave the housings attached to the bumper for now. Now, I'll pull the cable out from the housing and reinsert the lamp assembly. Next, I'll unscrew these rubber wings, these bumper guards. There are 3 screws here. And then the whole thing can be pulled off a bit and pushed backward. Before doing that, I'll tape this area of the fender to avoid scratching the paint. The screw size is M8 with a 13mm wrench. The screws are loosened. Now I'll pull off the rubber part. With a bit of pressure it can be pushed out of this holder. Here you can clearly see the 3 mounting points. This can be problematic if this connection is very tight. As you can see, it's vulcanized here. You might end up twisting the bolt out of the rubber. Next, we'll unscrew the brackets from these sliders. The thing isn't attached to the crossmember, it's just clamped from behind against the fender. And so, these parts were together like this, enclosing the fender. On this side, there's also the activated charcoal filter behind this inner fender. So it's not as simple as it is on the right side. That's why I'm loosening this inner fender liner. Then I can reach in with my hand and more easily loosen the nut from behind. This cutout is the same for both US and European models. The only difference is that the bracket on the European versions has a connection to the crossmember, whereas here it does not. Now we can also easily access the turn signal screws, which are 10mm. Let's unscrew them quickly. Unlike the fog lights, where we could simply pull the cables out from the back, these cables are soldered inside the housing. So, we'll just leave them hanging here for now and disconnect this connection only when we remove the headlight housing. I'll now loosen the bumper screws. There are 4 here and 4 there. Once most of them are loosened, a colleague will come to help, and we'll remove the bumper together. Now it looks quite bare. What's left is this rubber lip, which we'll unscrew next. What's left are these 2 sadly dangling turn signals. We need to pull them out of the connectors behind the headlights, and then we're pretty much done. First, I'll remove this trim piece. There are 2 Phillips screws. To remove the headlight, I first need to unscrew this bezel. And now I can take out the entire headlight. These are the 4 screws. Here you can see the turn signal connector. The removal of the front bumper is now complete. We've reinstalled the US headlights for now. In the next video, we'll start with the removal of the rear bumper. Have fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.